Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. For some reason, the music doesn't want to show up. Hold on a second. All right. Bruh, it was working before. What's happening? Let me change to a different audio real quick. We change it back. Oh. But now my curse is gone. So we'll do something a little silly real quick. Let's life that a little bit, Scott. Am I right? Am I right? But it should be fine, probably. Maybe, hopefully. For some reason the cursor wants to be really funky. Alright. I wonder if it's because... Huh. So the cursor's showing up on stream, on OBS, and on stream too, but not for me. I guess it's not super necessary since it's a VM. It's just a little strange. Oh. Anyways, well, hi, hello. Scarlet Hollow. It's a fun little visual novel. To be completely honest with you, I don't know how many chapters I'm gonna do today. There's 4 right now. I think 5 is being in development. But I will see how I'm feeling after the first one. I will probably get through 2 at least. I don't think those ones are very long. 1 second. Okay, I'm good. But if I don't know, if I'm really good at reading, and I don't fuck up your detour, maybe we'll get through more. But, guess let's just get this frickin' show on the road. What's my name gonna be? It's gonna be Dragon. Actually, yeah, we'll do Dragon. Yeah. This is a hard one. Alright. Hard to lie. Tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness. That's me, baby. Small details. Threat to be able to talk to animals. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. Gift and a curse. Got a line, hard to like too. Fast talker. You can read people and read the room. A door can hold you. Extremely good look. Oh, dude, these are all me. Am I supposed to just pick one? Two, even. We'll go street smart. I like being a little charismatic bloke. I think it's funny. I'm gonna have to rely on OBS heavily for this, because I cannot see my cursor. You jolt away as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd hit only... Oh my god, I can hear myself. You feel like you only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again, still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassess the existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides, and countless late-night stops and CD depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the ticket. The funeral for Perlane Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt. It seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost at Scarlet Hollow. So anyways, as I was saying... That is not... voice. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past few hours, talking to you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. First you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversations ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. What? What's wrong with you? Hell yeah, sounds awesome! Are you talking to me? Let's do... Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah, you know, teen stuff. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess that really was mad. I guess she really was mad, not just playing.
She kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. And we had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got sick, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year. So it's pretty serious. About 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real. And jeez, you ever just get so mad you just want to kill somebody? It's just... fucking freak. What a freak. You smile and pretend you didn't just say that. I knew you'd get me. We understand each other, and somebody trying to break your heart, that changes a person. It makes them want to do things that they never thought they'd want to do. I honestly could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for her. But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff yet, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I always wanted to go there. Let's see. Guys, I think we can fix him. You were so worked up by the thought of losing her that you wanted to kill her, but now that she's giving birth to a child you created together, you're planning to run off? Even if you love her, think about whether the love is strong enough that you'd be able to handle raising a kid together. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life, and whether removing yourself would be better for him in the long run. Yeah, good stuff to think about. Anyways, where do you say you're headed? I didn't. No need to be nasty, I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything. So if you're getting off at my stop. So if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Hollower, or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I know almost nobody ever goes up that way. Come to think of it, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a gold mine in the holler, you see, and there's always a job listing or two on the board around here. I never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks. But my buddy got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. They didn't die. He looks back at his phone. For once focused on something else. Oh, what the fuck? This is me. It was lovely meeting you. I hope you didn't get too bored without me or the doctor. Here, I have something for you. A stranger raffles through his pack for presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts! I got them at the gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. I'll take the peanuts. It's a gift. He's also a bit of a psycho. So I don't know. You take the boiled peanuts. Nice, I love boiled peanuts. Glad they're going to a good home. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. And just like that, the stranger's gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line. Almost there. Bus finally comes to a stop, and it breaks squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign on the list reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk that, though, for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. Driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up a dust cloud as he pulls away, eager to leave you in this place behind. Hey, Dragon. You instantly recognize the worn young woman in the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's her cousin, Tabitha, and she also looks annoyed to be here. He's just fucking deranged. That's deranged. Who would do that? Hey, Tabitha. Come on, let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to the old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. It doesn't take much driving before the only sign of civilizations are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she's focused on the road. Yep, dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Deranged! Creature, why would I ever choose this? What the hell? How are you holding up? Fine. Are you sure you're alright? You seem tense. You know you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar when my mom passed. She tenses up even more than at the mention of your mom before letting out a heavy sigh. Maybe it's a sore spot for her. You quickly apologize. I'm sorry, I know that probably is not what you're looking to hear right now. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. I can't believe we never actually met before this. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. The fuck? Zero social, shut the hell up. I have max social skills. I'm so good at this. I'm sorry, but is there blood between us? All I know is my mom left and she was mad at this side of the family, but I don't know much besides that. Your cousin stares straight ahead, her expression icy. It's so deranged, I can't pick the Dead Moms Club. I can't. So, the funeral's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. What the heck? It's so long, what the heck? Do you need any help planning? If you ever need help with errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine, just need the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. I'm not fucking saying it. I'm not saying it. Decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up in the steep mountain road. Hi, Lala. Hello. Hello. You get to see me stumble upon my words. Yippee! And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. Oh my god, stellar start. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, although with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare to what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at its perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like something that should have been left to rot a long time ago. Oh my god. Can't I read? I blame me waking up 1 minute before my alarm. You hear with the blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you have been alive. Each object cemented in place in layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and aches of moans of the ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble abode. They're humble to say. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floor has been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it is safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being.
Wow, he's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It is. They say it was the prized jewel of the region. Holy shit, I cannot read. They say it was the prized jewel of this region for a long time. It's quite a magnificent piece of architecture, even now. Let's just get to the tour over with. Follow me. Put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her footsteps. Stop, man! Stop laughing at me! I'm a little illiterate. It can't be helped. I'm trying my best. Isn't that enough? Shouldn't I get like a badge of honor? I'm just a little guy. Please. Please. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I want to recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here. But it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Some explore options for you from taking others. Choose carefully. I can do it. I can read. Maybe we'll just get through one chapter today, guys. So I can practice my fucking reading skills. What to say? What if I want ice? I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town where you can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I wouldn't be going with you. I respect the neat grind set. I didn't actually budget for groceries, sorry. A general store, how folksy. Is it? It's a store that fulfills your general shopping needs. General store just describes what it is. Okay. I feel like I should talk to House. She seems to kind of like it. I don't know if this is the best time to be like, wow, this place fucking sucks. It's nice. It's nice. It's a kitchen. Okay. What if I want ice cream? What if I want ice cream? Then you can buy yourself some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know. There will be consequences. Okay. Awesome. I love PB&J. How do you know if it was one of my favorites? That smile can't be real. Love that for it. Dude, that's literally how I look whenever Logan makes a really bad joke. That's me. Literally me. This is so based. Aiden, but good for you. Hey, what's next? Alright, what's next on the tour? Bathroom, follow me. Great. It's been hours since I've gone. What? What have I done? What have I turned him into? A creature of my own creation. As two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Kit! Is that your cat? What's its name? Frou-Frou. Do not try and pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. I can't. Wow, it's literally you. She's literally me, guys. Except, doesn't have red hair. Then isn't a dude. But other than that, well, also she's loaded. But other than that, she's literally me. This is so based. You decide to follow Tabitha's advice. Shall we move on? The bathroom awaits. Once again, follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. But for the time being, you feel lucky to not have fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must. If you must. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. My bathroom would not be this bad. Never mind. She's not literally me. I take it back. I take it back. It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mysterious stains paint the floor. What a wonderful bathroom. Who exactly uses this bathroom? Thought she had a cleaner little mouth. That's what I'm saying, dog. That's what I'm saying. Guests. Why do some of... Hey, guys. Why do some of these toilet... Not toilet... Why are the stains here? Why are the stains here, specifically? Not a fan. Not a fan of this. Also not a fan of this. I'm really just not a fan. I'm not a fan of any of it. Are you sure the toilet works? Yes. Why wouldn't it? The water bills get paid, therefore the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. But it's... but it's so... crusty. It's fine. Don't be so dramatic. Well, when in Rome. Oh. Like Skinner from a blow as you lift the seat. Yeah, I'm good, actually. You aren't desperate enough for this. You know, on second thought, I don't think I need to go. Might as well try since we're here. Oh, I hate it. Is there another bathroom I could use? It's my bathroom, and there's my departed mother's, but this one's the guest bathroom, so you should get used to using it. Guys, real talk. Should I? Cons of using the bathroom. It's fucking gross. Pros of using the bathroom. It's right here. And I do need to use the bathroom. Which, TBH, that is more pros than cons. A lot did say it is too icky, and I'm inclined to agree. It's kind of, I don't know, if I open up the toilet seat and I see fucking bugs skittering around, I do think, would call it a day. Yeah, I don't think, I'd find somewhere else, methinks. I'm good. You leave the bathroom to rejoin your cousin and finish the tour. You still have to go, but that can wait until later. Maybe you can sneak out to the garden. Real and true. Next up, the guest bedroom. Let's stop on the tour. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer, before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you a permanent lung damage. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Gianni wash them last week. I had to endure a half tour. I had to endure a half-hour ramp about her kid to get her to do it. So you better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. I like how every street smart thing is just me being like, wow, this place is awesome. This is so cool. I love it here. What's with all the boxes? Old family stuff. What kind of family stuff? Unimportant family stuff. Okay. It seems a little... You spend a moment searching for the right word. Dusty? Ah, sorry I'm not giving you the 5-star hotel treatment you're so desperately seem to need. You can dust it yourself if you care so much. Okay. Alright. I guess I'll start to get settled in. Follow me, I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Some dialogue options open additional conversation paths. Some right away, and others not down the line. Guys, I think we should mend the bonds that our family have broken. Sure, she's a bit of an asshole and a bit strange and unruly sometimes. Sure, her guest bathroom is a fucking trash pile, and yeah, she won't share her ice cream, but, you know, she'll share the bread, the peanut butter, and the jelly, so truly, what could go wrong? I think it's worth it. I don't know what happened when my mom left, but that has nothing to do with me. You asked me to come here, but you're acting all pissed off that I actually came. Can't we just start fresh now that it's just us? Look, I'm sorry I've been testy since you've gotten here, but you haven't exactly been easy. under a lot of pressure right now. Just stay out of my hair, okay? I have a lot of work to do. What kind of work do you do? What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me, except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate if you didn't keep me for long. Can I go blind? What do I want to see? Pros the saying hashtag girl boss. It's funny, and it's right there. Cons the saying hashtag girl boss. It's kind of fucking cringe. But I'm seeing more pros than cons. You know? So I mean like damn, I can't believe you're only in your 20s and already running a coal mine. Talk about hashtag girl boss. Don't patronize me. I know you have nothing to your name, Dragon. Oh, hey, what the fuck? Any other inane questions before I leave? Alright, I won't keep you. We should hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Your cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you? You and this sprawling, decrepit estate. Well... so many things to do. But what first? Perhaps a meal. I'll just go in order. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only thing louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of the ancient place. The PB&J sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, given the state of the place. Given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. So true. Man, this fucking weather is killing me. I'm dying. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, plate, knife. The cat is right there, though. The cat hisses as you draw near, but remains firmly in place. It's clearly Frou-Frou's spot on the corner. She hates me, guys. The cat hates me. You back away from Frou-Frou, try not to make any sudden moves. Fridge time. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped on the door reading, "Janie, stay out," in all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, are the words, "Okie dokie." What a pleasant character. You open the fridge and already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have to touch anything other than the handle. For some reason, I feel like her bathroom wouldn't be too clean either, now that I'm looking at this. I'm just looking at the general state of things. I mean, I feel like, guys, do you think the leftovers in somebody's fridge tells you a lot about them? I think they do. Specifically, how old it is, I guess. Because if you have fucking rotten shit in your fridge, get rid of it, goofball, silly head. Is icky. Let's see how put together this person is. Oh my fucking god. What the hell? Why did you do that? What were you expecting? The takeout container is disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess, wholly congealed in its styrofoam shell. You can't even tell what it used to be. What the fuck? This substance doesn't just smell bad, it smells ancient. Cons of eating it. It's gross. It'll probably kill me. It's gross. Pros of not eating it. I will live. I won't die. It's really gross. Alright, okay, so council meeting real quick. I don't feel like I should, guys. Character hasn't eaten all day. This is the first meal. This is the first meal he'll have. Surely we can come to an agreement and I can do some sort of other bad idea. He's literally about to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Well, you eat bread. What are you talking about? You just eat plain bread sometimes. I don't know if you're the best person to request whether or not I should eat some strange anomaly. This is like a hazard to my health. Yeah, that's literally you. Just straight up. Guys, I'm gonna be the coward here, and I'll let you make a really bad decision later. But I don't want to eat the fucking actual health hazard, contamination. It's fucking mold and scales. It's alive. It's a live creature. I don't want to eat that. I'm gonna put it away. You rattle your axe before you even register what you're doing, compelled by a deep primal disgust. You shove the container back in the fridge, pushing it into the depths of the shelves and out of your mind. Hopefully you can forget its existence and move on with your life. I feel like you can't even like throw that away anymore, right? Like I feel like you need some sort of specialized squad. Check the mail. You know you probably shouldn't, but a part of you has to know how old the mayonnaise is. You pick up the jar and the label flakes in your hands. It's expired 10 years ago. This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade. Coward. Okay! You call me a coward, motherfucker. That mayonnaise is 10 years old! How old do you think that food is? It's way past its expiration date. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm better than this. I'm better than this. Reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly. Carefully checking the expiration date, you breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen tablet that actually uses. All you need now is a plate, a knife, bread, and some peanut butter. But better close this fridge. It keeps looking and keep looking. It keeps looking. Yeah, the fucking food does though. And leave the ice cream be. You call me a coward. I'm not a coward, you son of a bitch. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Pantry time. Hey. What the fuck? I didn't like that. That made me feel uncomfy. Tyler sure loves her mac and cheese. Oh, you pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack. All you need now is a plate, a knife, and some peanut butter. Want to look closer. You squint into the darkness of the pantry. Behind the molded bread, a single book lays forgotten. A thin layer of dust collected on its cover. You pick it up. You flip to the... oh my god. Oh? To the bookmarked page. Calf's brain and aspic are unappetizing enough on their own. And you only imagine how vile the combination of the two would be. What kind of person would call this their favorite food? No wonder your mom ran off, ran far, far away from this place. You shut the book and put it back in its place. Peanut butter. The king of nut butters. Only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. That's so based. Added protein. Yippee! It's GIF. I can't believe it. The only thing you need now are a plate and a knife. Okay, but let's look at the mac and cheese. Pick up a box and Tabitha's mac and cheese. You can't say you've ever seen this brand before. Kraft macaroni and cheese. Yeah, I've never seen that before. What the hell? Deranged behavior. What? Psycho. Guys, I can't do that. We're trying to build bridges, not burn them before they're even fucking made. Also, what the fuck? Burn. Do you hate Tabitha that much, Lala? Is there something wrong with her that you just aren't a fan of? Staying away from mac and cheese was one of your cousin's hard rules. She already seems to not like you. I support chaos. I guess that's fair. You put the box back where you found it. Reluctant to make things worse than they already are. Close pantry. There will be chaos at some point down the line. I can't... This is the first chapter. I can't just start killing people now, you know? It's like a slow burn type beat. I gotta wait until I really get to know them before I decide to fuck them up. Chanel? I wanna go to a garden. Those gardens were claimed by the wilderness long ago. Might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? I enjoy the idea of having like all the PB&J ingredients in my hand, and I'm just going out into the fucking woods. I guess the garden. You wander further into the garden. It's quiet. It's quiet out here. Okay. Wow. So peaceful. I don't like that child at the left, on the right. Personal dislike. Hey, take the cabinets. This cabinet was for your Tabitha keeps the dishware, and oddly enough, the utensils. just want to bowl. I can't even fucking laugh. I use a dish for half the shit I eat. Which I guess isn't exactly a bowl, but more of a bowl plate combo. But still, I digress. Same with the shot glass. It reads, I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Perlene, so this wasn't for her 50th. The few stories you've heard from your mom, Perlene wasn't the type to have... Kitschy? Sure. Kitschy friends who give out themed shot glasses at their birthday party. Maybe it belongs to Janie. You imagine she might need an alcoholic beverage to get through the cleaning this place, clean with this place, especially with Tabitha's sour face peering over her shoulder. Bug. Huh? What do they mean by this? It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rock NC. So your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes. Even if it was only for a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your own trip through the Blowing Rock. Through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights when we're heading home. Guys, that name is a little, I don't know. That one's a little strange. A little unruly, methinks. You grab a plain butter knife. This is the last ingredient you needed to make your PB&J. Time to get to work. You close the cabinet and look back at the rest of the kitchen. Never mind. Make the PB&J! Despite the state of the horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations! You can feed yourself. That's actually me whenever I make food. A little fucking achievement pops up and he's like, "Ba-dun! You did it!" Like, job well done. All the hassle, and it took less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Well, I'm done with the kitchen. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? I mean, no one's here to stop us. With Tabitha gone, there's no one stopping you from going to the forbidden wings of the estate. Haha, I sure hope it doesn't, break under me, haha. Except for the locks and chains sealing them shut. An insurmountable obstacle for most, but a mild inconvenience for you. As the lock falls, the door moans open, revealing the entrance to what once must have been an incredibly lavish ballroom. Faintly in the distance, you hear quiet notes of an old piano playing from another room. Hey, huh? The forbidden wings are yours to explore. I mean, when in Rome, right? It's already here. I already went through the trouble of unlocking it. You can see why your cousin warned you against coming here. Deep gashes tear across the floor, and views of deteriorates. Deterrents? I don't know. Have turned what once must have been a magnificent open ballroom into a tight, claustrophobic maze. The piano you heard through the doorway has grown louder, and you feel pretty confident that it's coming from the other side of the obstructed glass door ahead of you. It's probably just a self-playing model. Is that a thing? Hold on. Now I gotta Google. 1 second. Are self-playing pianos real? Self-playing pianos are also known as piano player. Been around for a few days. Huh? I never thought I'd learn something new from a visual novel. But I'm not gonna complain.
More knowledge added to the databanks.
But maybe you weren't as alone here as you thought. You make your way over to the painting covering the far wall. It's a family tree. Angry black scratches cover the space where your mother should be.
Where's Mumsy? Oh, there's Mumsy.
Okay. You head back towards the debris-blocked doorway. Though you try with all your might, it's just too heavy for you to do anything more than budget. This is so sad.
If only I was strong.
You return to the entrance of the sealed wing and carefully reattach the locks. After what you've seen and heard in the ballroom, you weigh how much longer you should even stay on the estate on your own. But I gotta see what's in my room! Now that your cousin's gone, the aches and pains of your journey sink into your bones, and you stumble back to the stairs to your room. Suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand in the edges of your room. I'm not taking a nap. I gotta see what's going on. Must be the older relative of yours, judging by the dates on the inscription. Oh my god. You've never heard of her, but you barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she actually is in the mood for conversation. Look out the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you own this place, you totally get out there. You'd totally get out there with a shovel and some guardian gloves and whip it into shape. You go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and do whatever you needed to return it to its former glory. Once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course should have little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the birdsong. Yeah, you'd definitely do that. Just not right now. Check the closet. Huh? You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of the closet. It seems to be decades of family history stacked in there. I mean, oh fuck. Oh, I want to go back to the closet. No!
Damn you, cursor that I cannot see.
Face tracking. Oh. You check your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. A possum lurks within. It's quiet but angry. A peace offering. You hold out your still dripping bag of boiled peanuts. Possum hisses in disgust and stiffens and begins to drool, feigning death. You close the drawer. You might as well leave it be. You open the top drawer next, and it's empty. As good as a place you'll find to put your clothes. Based on the state of the house, you wonder if you'd have been better off keeping your clothes in your nice clean bag, but there's no going back now. So you be. You immediately collapse into bed. You're tired enough to begin you're tired enough that being alone in a strange new place won't stop you from passing out. Or so you thought. You cough a small cloud of dust. Rises from the mattress. These sheets might be fresh, but everything beneath them might have been around to see the dawn of civilization. You try to settle in, but the bed is lumpy in strange places, and you feel the springs pressing through the fabric. You might be tired, but you're far from tired enough to get in more than a few minutes of uncomfortable napping. Well, that's it. We've explored the house. Doesn't seem like there's anything else for you to do here right now. Might as well head to town. My cursor is in the abyss. Head to town. Now that you're settled in, there's not much left for you to do here other than head out to explore the town. You do just that. If you had known you'd wind up leaving or having to walk all the way back to the town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though, maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Look at this. It's really pretty out here. Finally, you make it back to town. The howler as the guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has a feeling of idyllic country town. It still has a feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Dog! Puppy! Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. Pug! Pug!
I don't feel too well. I don't do too well with dogs. I want to pet the dog.
You reach out and scratch Gretchen behind the ears. Her fur is soft and warm. She wheezes excitedly, digging your little nose into your palm and licking your hand. I'm so glad you two are getting along. Isn't she just the cutest? With how energetic she gets, you'd never know she was 17.
She's 7. What the old ass dog?
17? 17? That's incredible. It sure is. I'm hoping that she beats the current record holder, making it to 19. Or makes it to 19. Or better yet, 20. The more time we get together, the better. Isn't that right, Gretchen? But what am I doing? I'm so caught up in the excitement of meeting someone new, I entirely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of cool folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral?
No. No. Huh? What? No.
Hi, I'm Dragon. You must be Tabby's cousin, right? It's the only person I can think of who'd come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her all alone in the big house.
Yeah, I'm gonna divulge all the secrets to the stranger.
Sure. Even though we just met a couple hours ago, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about her. She's always been a little rough around the edges, but I figured she'd probably be having a rough go of. I figured she'd probably be having a rough go of things. She and her mom were really close. To think she'd been up in the old mansion all by herself. It'll probably be good for her to now that you're staying there. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. Oh my God! Hello,
Guys, I may be a little dyslexic, just a tiny bit. It was like the most minuscule amount for it not to be a problem normally, but like me reading enough does make it a bit of an issue. Also want some ice cold later earlier.
there we go. Are you two friends? I was probably closer than most people, having to have gotten to being able to call her a friend. The school here is really small, so everyone had to at least to get along with everyone else. She was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. We ended up bonding a bit when we were both in school, in the school's production of a Midsummer's Night Dream. What the fuck? Midsummer's Night Dream. I was black and she was, mustard seed. Holy shit. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, but you've got amazing, but they've got holy shit. But 1 second, I need to
a second to clear my brain and drink my water. Oh, hey. And they've got amazing biscuits, my treat. Hey, not like I have much. 1 second. Pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Hi! You slide into the nearest booth, pretending that you didn't notice it. Everyone in the diner gawking at you like they'd just seen Bigfoot. Maybe I am Bigfoot. No need to be shy. They don't meet many strangers. It's kind of a big deal when someone new wanders into town, especially since, well, you probably all know what you're here for, and by extension, who you're related to. Even if you don't know anybody, it's not easy keeping secrets in a town of this size. As you settle into the booth, you can't help but pick up that some of the murmurs of the conversations around you. I mean, might as well. Syl turns to Gretchen while you take a quick look around the diner. At the counter, 2 policemen and a woman are you assume to be the owner sit alongside glances in your direction while whispering to each other. I can read. I graduated. I'm fine. You see that Vivian kid? You must be that Viv. That must be Viv. Holy shit! What is wrong with me? I'm actually like fumbling really hard now. I was doing okay earlier. That must be Vivian's kid. Streamer, real and true. Is this what it is? Is this the debuff? That must be Vivian's kid. Never thought we'd actually meet him. Looks so much like her. Oh yeah, those eyes are unmistakable. That haunted look. What the fuck? I always thought it'd go away once she's finally got out of this town, but I guess unhappiness is baked in her DNA. Mm-hmm. A young mother and her syrup-stained child sat at a table across from you. The evil urge to try and do something here. Mommy, who's that? Don't stare, Tulip. That must be Miss Tabitha's cousin. Oh, so why does he look so sad? What the fuck? He's sad too. That's why he looks so sad. If he sad too, if I had to have Miss Tabitha as a cousin. What are with these people? Are they assholes to me? I just got here. Hold on, maybe this character is literally me. Hold on a fucking second. Maybe I found a kindred spirit in this game. Do you think Tabitha's cousin is mean too? I don't know. I'll find out next time I go visit Miss Tabitha. Are you gonna finish your pancakes? They're almost cold, Sweet Pea. And we've gotta get home to help Daddy. In the far back corner, a man sits alone at a table sipping coffee and reading a paper. Ugh. Why are the strangers who wander into town never gorgeous blonde ladies of an appropriate age? And always cold boys, punks, and whippersnappers. What the fuck? Oh, what the hell? Ashley, a group of coal miners sitting a bunch, hunched around the corner, readily scarfing down heaping plates of food. What do you think? What do you think another youngin' looking for mine work? What do you think another youngin' looking for mine works? Oh, no way! Really don't get the stomach for it. Really don't got the stomach for it. That's got to be the boss's cousin. Here's that funeral this week, if I'm remembering right, for old Miss Pearline. May she rot in peace. Oh, let the lady rest, Lord. One shouldn't speak ill of the dead, no matter how foul they were, especially before they've been so much as laying to rest.
If you'd been around in her heyday, you'd be speaking ill too, Tommy.
He's right. Nasty woman. Nastiest woman I've ever met. That Tabitha's a blessing compared to her. There's the whole lot of them. May every scarlet burn in hell.
That's enough of that.
Hey, Stella. I went ahead and fixed you up. A coffee. They gracefully place a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella. I need to read slower.
Oh, shucks. Thanks, Avery.
And here's some bacon for the little lady.
Curtin sips the bacon and digs in. You can hit the H button on the keyboard to hide the text box at any time.
Hell yeah! This game is so based. Love dog art.
Actually, I don't like that sentence. I take that back. I take it back now. Anything for you?
Reasons to give boiled peanuts. It's right there. I'll order a biscuit.
Slowly on to the peanut. Well, nobody wants them, man. I tried to give it to a possum and it played dead. I don't want to eat them. I don't think people are going to appreciate me just kind of giving them to them. I'll find a use for the peanuts. They'll be gone by the end of this chapter, I'm sure. Probably. Either that or the Chekhov's peanut. And it'll be banger. Check it. I'll have a biscuit, please. I heard they're really good. Best in the country. Oh. Oh, wait. And I'm sorry for your loss. Before you have a chance to respond, they're gone. I'm glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That was county, you fool. Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up! Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head! Who knows, man? Maybe they are the best in the country. You don't know. We haven't eaten them. You know how small town diners are. They have banger food most of the time. It gives you quite a lot of time to swim around the town. I'm trying to think of if there's any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral, too, so it'll be a special occasion. No. I don't wanna. Is the potluck a church thing? Would it be weird for me to come if I'm not a member? Oh no, the Sunday thing's coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library. Not too many people go to church around here, if I'm being honest. Non-religious community in the rural South? That's gotta be unusual? No, I know. Must seem like such heathens. But there are plenty of God-fearing folks in town. They just aren't the biggest fans of the local church. Well, the buildings act okay, but the pastor's another story. There's just something a little off about the guy. We'll get it. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. And unfortunately, probably will. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. For the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week?
Well, You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, guys. That's what I have learned. Slash been told. I actually never learned that. Anyways, I shoot a shot, you know? Might as well, right? Something told me that this is a loaded question. You've got something in mind. Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Well, was I being obvious? My job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with a camera, and it's always better when someone else is there to... First though, I can finish. Avery returns biscuits in tow. Biscuit in tow. Here's your biscuit. When he says it's on the house, sends her condolences. Here to kiss you? What the hell? I like that I have the option just to go full aggro if I truly wanted. I wonder how that would play out. Thanks, Avery. It looks great. You pick up the biscuit, and it's delicate and fluffy. It crumbles to your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You take a bite and it melts in your mouth. Nothing but butter suspends its thin matrix of dough. A curious run one day for sure. I mean, yeah, there's like, on our, like actually like the perks you pick like do change a lot of how people like react to you and how you do dialogues and stuff. So a chaos run, definitely in the cards. maybe I can be an asshole in one game without me feeling bad about it. Maybe, just maybe. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Why? What's the option? Like, I mean, I've had better. Well, this really is a good. This is a really good biscuit. Wow. I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, as Stella mentioned, she's famous. No, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not gonna go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm going to do it for you. Stella sighs. Oh, chat, this is real, chat. I can't fumble this. I can't fumble this. Oh shit. Oh god. I'm the YouTuber. Wow, that's rad. What kind of videos do you do? Cool, what kind of videos do you do? She unscripted. You should really check out her channel, Dragon. It's amazing. Man, can't wait to see you break it. Shut up. There won't be a breakup video. Shut the hell up, bro. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a marriage video is what it will be. Yeah. The 1 week I'll be here is gonna be enough. Wait, how did you know my name? Oh, sorry. It's just that most people in town know about you. Sorry, I'm sure that seems creepy. Ah, well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. The Hell is a small place, and everybody knows everybody, and that includes extended family. It's all good. It's all good. I was just caught off guard a little. Phil, I'm glad I didn't freak you out too much. Yeah, don't worry. Nothing Caroline said about you will stick. That's for sure. You can just make a good first impression. Wipe the slate clean with the whole town. Oh god, what was she saying about me? Jeez, look, I'm sorry I said anything. Hey, don't worry about it. Perlene was a gossip and do this sort of thing with everyone. Spreading weird little rumors about folks, and it's kind of her trademark. Anyways, weren't we in the middle of talking about Stella's
illustrious YouTube career. I guess we were, weren't we? I think the best video to start with would be the river one, not the lake. Not the lake, but you know, the controversial one. Yeah, the Catawaba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known for the single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought there was something big and weird in the Catawaba River, and that's all I had to go on. So fade. Never mentioned again. I see. Ugh. Don't put that into my mind, dude. That's depressing and possible. Wah. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Someone pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Despite the shaky footage, you can clearly make out the shape of a creature's head and relative body proportions. I'm pretty sure it's a cat, and a big one at that. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd at least be twice the size of any of the beavers I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from the local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not sure what it was, but I'm the one who saw the thing, and with my own 2 eyes. There's an honest got crypto right there. That's an honest to God crypto. Yeah, totally a dog. Nah, gas her up. That's an honest to God cryptid right there. No way there's a beaver or dog, and there's no way a capybara would be swimming in a river in the mountains of North Carolina. Unless there's some North American colony of capybaras in Appalachia, but that would still count as a cryptid, wouldn't it? Yeah, until someone catches a capybara up there, that would still count as a cryptid by most standards. My comment section went nuts with the footage, and there it spread to Twitter pretty fast. There were polls for days. I never had actual experts weighing in. I even had actual experts weighing in. Holy shit! It was all really cool experience, and it meant the video did pretty great numbers. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any actual sanctuaries were missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Oh wait, I was reading the wrong person. Oopsie. Exactly. Some exotic pet owners set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawaba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you want to come along? It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Oh, wait, no spoilers. Oops, sorry, Avery. It's okay. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around... Oh, it's okay. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. See y'all around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after the skunk ape. What the fuck? What's a skunk ape? What's a skunk ape? It's like Bigfoot, but smellier. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady found a town over claimed to have seen one on her own. So real for the worst Bigfoot comment. Yeah, skunk ape kinda sucks eggs, TBH. It is smelly Bigfoot. But I have to be interested. I can't just know these cryptids offhand. I have to let her splurge. You know how it is. I gotta be interested. Gotta be interested, guys. Came across the report from a lady from a town over to have seen it on her deck, playing tug of war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate around the darkening sky and that sort of thing.
Okay, wait, hold on. No bit. I do this in real life. This sounds fun as hell. Not even if it was a cute YouTube girl asking me. I would just do it actually. Absolutely. Absolutely, I'd love to come along. That's great. It's been a while since I've had anyone besides Gretchen out there with me. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school, so it's kind of like a blast from the past. Me and Kanika and Reese really running around in the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible. But we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered to us. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. Well, I guess Kanika has to close the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come along, come out of his hidey hole if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by or? Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind. Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out of the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. He's Tabitha's cousin. I know! Yeah, just here for a week. Anyway, we're going out to look for the skunk. Guys, she called me cool. Oh, this is awesome! This is nice! This is awesome! Yippee! This is so real. This is how it would work in real life too, I think. You could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a low-key hang, okay? How's that? Yeah, I'll bring him. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Bro's dude, I am fist bumping right now. I was just called cool by the YouTuber. How can I not be fist bumping? Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Is he okay? Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years or so, but I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious, you'd love him. You should swing by his place sometime this week. Yeah. Yeah! That'd be nice, I'd love to meet your friends. Awesome, I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait, we got a skunk ape to hunt. So we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. After all, it seems everyone in town has heard awful things about you, and from your now deceased aunt. Oh, from your now deceased. Oh my God, where'd that aunt come from? We're leaving a generous tip. Yeah. It's in your pocket full of crumpled $5 bill. You know, it's a bit more than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you got it. You smooth out the bill before placing it at the table inconspicuously. Oh, that's awesome of you, Avery. That's awesome of you, Avery will appreciate it, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave the diner and you follow close behind. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends down the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization, and the people you know, following someone you just met in the dark forest in the search for monsters. You feel
How we feeling, gang? I think strangely calm is apt. This seems fun as hell. You feel strangely calm. The setting sun paints beautiful colors in the sky. Fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as the night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and Gretchen poddling along in front without a care in the world. I kinda love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer. Which always finds a way to be so much worse. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Yeah. What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here, other than anything cryptid related, of course? Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of the nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. But I thought most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as a weird anymore. Wendigo. Wendigo's a cryptid, David. I'd classify it as a cryptid. Unless you're kind of saying the deer is a Wendigo. Then it'd be eating people, not baby birds. They're probably just bigger animals. I don't know. I feel like you couldn't really mistake a Wendigo from a deer. Methinks. I scratch my head. This guy watched Supernatural for sure. Fine, Skinwalk. That one? More accurate. Also, maybe I might have watched Supernatural. What's it to you? What's it to you, bud? Oh, Tinnitus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It's 5 feet. It's 5 foot deep, 30 foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage with grass and trees growing on it. So you can barely tell if it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better to be up on your shoots. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. It's all stuff from the 50s, so which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep up by my dresser as little souvenirs. Tinnitus Lake. Did I say tinnitus? I meant tetanus. Sorry, haha. Nobody actually Wendigos. Skinwalker Discourse if they watched the show. Nobody actually Wendigo Skinwalker Discourse. I guess that's true. I feel like there's enough people that knows the differences between Wendigos and Skinwalkers. Shut up. I'm illiterate. Guys, you keep making fun of me. I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I'm learning words as we speak. This is my first time reading ever. I've never read before this stream specifically. That's kind of evil and fucked up of you to be making fun of me right now, I think. That's my 2 cents at least. That's my feelings on the scenario right now. Sorry, Mr. Streamer. It's okay. I forgive you guys. It's okay. However, I'll be right back. 1 second. Teehee. I'm back. Hi. Yeah, perfect timing there, Lala. Also, I know, epic BRB screen. I definitely just haven't put off trying to make an actual one for a bit. I feel like at this point, I might as well lean into it, right? Or at least make a better one that is similar to that. It doesn't look like just a quick scratch. Where were we? Oh, okay. It's like monster cans, but funnier, because it's like glass bottles and shit. I got a Baja Blast, which I probably shouldn't be drinking while I'm using my voice so much, but it's so yummy. All right. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing. What's like? Oh my god. The fucking weather, man, I'm telling you, it's killing me. What? Bless you. Thank you. I hope that wasn't super loud. I tried to lean away from the mic. Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. Never had much luck, though, especially when it came to ghosts. Dad sneeze. Was that a dad sneeze? Do I have a father sneeze, guys? Is this real? Chat, is this real? Do I have a dad sneeze? When I first started doing solo videos, I forgot to mute the music on my end. No, I didn't. It's just loud here. I'm silly. Ah! Nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or creaky floorboards. Well, when all said and done, I just gotten a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, I can't rule out the possibility that they really are. But I can't rule out the possibility that there really are hauntings out there. But if there are, I'm sure as heck haven't seen any myself. I do have a dad? Okay, well, this is gonna go into the knowledge banks. More fun facts I've learned about myself. I almost spilled my Baja Blast everywhere. Like a fucking... It's on my chair! Wow! Werewolves I kind of lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there were actually people out there who turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptids. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, jeez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's hope all that's just bunk. Am I right? All right. The real question. Is it gonna be a Darabara moment? Not the Darabara, the Dan. I mixed up my Japanese manga / anime. One second. He does not know what either of those words were, and that's crazy. What do you think about... It's just these... Oh, I don't get it! The streamer's bringing up names of shows that I don't know! Brain blast! What do you think about aliens? Don't even get me started. Do you see the UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they're absolutely visited Earth, and they've absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. You don't see me hunting out aliens here because we know they're real. She's so real for this, actually. She's so genuinely based for that one.
That's the government wants you to think, actually.
Heck yeah. Aliens are real. Nice, I knew we had a connection. Better not fumble. I'm trying my best, man. I'm doing my damnedest not to fumble this one. I know somebody who knows somebody who heard a story from this trucker in Faderville? Sure. His truck stopped in the middle of the road, just shut down completely, even though he had a full tank of gas. And suddenly, it looked like a daylight outside. He could see cows in the fields, birds in the sky. There's this metallic, like, egg thing appeared. There's no R in that lemma. Did I say fater? Well, it's gone now, so it truly doesn't matter. It's in the past. egg thing appeared, floating in the front of this truck. Clips live forever. Why do that when you can clip my much funnier fuck-ups? I feel like at this point I might as well just say everything with like an air of confidence, like I know what I'm talking about, and just never backtrack. Because that either make me look like an uber dumbass or... I'm spoiled for choice. You only have so much time in the day to clip me. Be a confident himbo. Is that the air I put off now? It's confident himbo. Or is that the air I should put off? He passed out and then he woke up. And when he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies. It was like it had never been there. It's like it's never been there. It was just smooth skin where the pinky should be. Don't do that. Hey. Don't cap on me. What the hell? I know it's a secondhand source, but there's plenty more like it, and if they are true, I'm convinced. Could have been the government. What are you lying? I'm convinced. It makes sense to me. For sure, and even if this one's hogwash, there's a lot of evidence out there. Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? You know, just curious. Let me think. There's this one time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. What? But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley and get him out of the ravine. His leg only took a couple of months to heal. Oh no, not too bad. Though I guess there was that one time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out the wampus cats are actually skunks and who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance of their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside while bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, and I was right as rain. So it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was a time I accidentally stumbled onto old Duke's property and nearly got my head shut off. But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I'd barely count it. So yeah, the hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Yeah,
I trust her. Works for me. Let's move on. Did you hear that?
Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt.
Hey, don't say that. Hey, take that back right now.
Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping out in and at nothing, girl.
Yeah. Sorry for getting spick, Dick. I thought you were...
Some creature of the darkness? Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for out here? Way out here.
Skunk Ape.
Sorry I asked.
And who's this you've suckered into coming with you?
Wait a tick, you aren't.
Is that? Yep.
I see. Well, welcome to Holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers.
Another stranger, another opportunity for a salty introduction. Guys, they're gonna think I'm weird. Can't just fucking offer boiled peanuts. No, I can't nut. I'm not gonna nut. I have to save my nut? No, because I haven't offered my nut to anybody else. So if I just do it to this old guy, they're gonna think I'm really weird. We're saving the nut. I'm telling you, Chekhov's nut, check it. No one's gonna like it anyways. If a possum isn't gonna eat it, no human is going to. Unless they were really stupid. I will keep the nuts to myself. You once again remember the dripping bag of boiled peanuts you have on your person, and briefly consider offering them a dip before realizing that would probably be more of an insult than anything else. You keep them hidden away. Occam's nut. Occam's nut means I'm gonna use it for the simplest task.
Now, both of y'all head on back to town here. It's best you steer clear of this area tonight. I'm not dealing with my own. I'm dealing with my own critter, and won't be too appreciative of a couple fools with cameras scare away the more sensitive wildlife.
What are you hunting tonight? What are you?
Something tall and furry.
Something musky? You see anything like that recently?
What do you like to know? You never could stay in your business still at Richmond, but put that damn camera down.
Oh, come on, dude. Maybe I could help out. I'm really good at tracking. You know I learned it from the best.
That you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you trot around the woods at night yelling about your chunkabungus or whatever you have you. Something's been getting my chickens, and I've lost 3 this week. And I can't afford to lose any more than that.
I'm sorry to hear that. But, I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chickens.
Now, see, this is why I don't come to you with these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whoever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you.
Oh, dude, you don't think it's...
I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella.
Skunk nut fallacy. Skunk nut fallacy. I hate skunk nut fallacy. I hate it. Not a fan of skunk nut fallacy. You're falling for it. Shut up.
I don't care about your little investigations turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course, you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking.
I'm seeing your middle mouse.
And I know for a fact that that's what's been getting all my chickens. I wouldn't be anything. It couldn't be anything else.
I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s. Even those were iffy. Back can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple of school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed. It has been 100% confirmed. Yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read the comments people were posting on the video, and they were calling me all kinds of names just from seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of these woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Okay. Okay, we'll go home. What? Good. I'm glad you got some sense. So need somebody like that around. But I've got to film tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening, so I can't. So I can keep on schedule. Holy shit! If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what'll that mean for my career? What that'll mean for my whirly nut. You're going off, buddy. What's going on there? No, still, we should leave. We should leave, and we shouldn't come back. You turn and look at Stella as subtly as you can. She immediately puts it down. Alright, Duke, maybe you've got a point. Come on, Dragon, let's go back to town. Maybe the viewers won't be too angry with me. Glad to hear finally seeing some sense, Stella. You two run along now and stay safe. I like typing silly sentences. Don't do the fucking face. Don't do the face. Well played, Dragon. Really threw him off the trail by pretending we were going back to town. Oh, come on, I know how we can loop around without him noticing. Oi. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. Yippee! Alright, this looks like a good spot. Or a good shot. Mind holding the camera? So he hands you the camera and takes position. What's up, guys? Welcome to another video! Today we're hunting the skunk ape! I had to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Ahem. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious dragon, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we will begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though most encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. I will comment, and I will subscribe. I will hit the bell icon. He's so real for this. Everyone should take heed in your words. And do the exact same. Hey guys, don't forget to follow. And hit the notification bell. He's helping me get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. I can take the camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. Holy shit. In the meantime, we get to take in all of this gorgeous view. Where's my charisma option? There's the charisma option. Guys, is this too forward? Chat, is this too much? mean, listen, I'm thinking either one or this one. I am a cafe, no. I am a Castlevania. You're so real. You quietly look into Stella's eyes. In case it's me, the two of you enjoy a brief moment of comfortable silence. Only for it to be pierced by a loud, percussive snort. Oh no, the skunk herb. Oh, what was that? No need to panic. It's just the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big, scary predators like us. Let's check it out. As you and Stella hear footsteps of the animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light, while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. And it's gone. Hey, so that's not normal, yeah? Now, I'm not a deer expert, but, you know. I wouldn't say that's normal. But I don't know, it could be me. Surely those much smarter than I will know. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. When she gets like that, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. She's too much for a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? There was something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face? Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. I thought it was an abscess, maybe a tumor? It's not like white animals can get this taken care of. They just get bigger and bigger, poor thing. But there's nothing we can do about it. I got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. Same for me. How about we take a quick snack break to fuel up, and then we get right into the night's activities. I've got all the best trail snacks. We got trail mix with M&Ms, apricots, assorted nuts, and I don't know what the bottom right is. Hello? There we go. As you settle down the rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Well, this is going to determine a lot in the future. But, like, I gots to have some M&Ms. You grab the trail mix. Classic choice. Never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own to make sure it has the best stuff, and I use dried cherries instead of raisins. Maybe it's a bit of a controversial pick, but even as somebody who's passionate about dried fruits, I simply cannot abide raisins. Abide raisins. Nah, raisins for life. Yeah. I can't say I have a horse in this race. It's all good. Dried fruits is dried fruits to me. It's delicious, but I can't say I prefer one over the other. That's a good way to experience the world, friend. Just enjoy what life has to offer, free from judgment. Nice dried cherries are nice. Dried cherries are better, though. You and Stella settle down on the overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sound The leaving wildlife washes over you. Gretchen knows how to stick. Distract her for the time being. So, tell me, what's it like in... Fuck, I forgot I said that was my town. Whoopsie! Whoopsie! Well... Oh, well. That isn't the consequences of my own actions. Tell me, what's it like in Ghoulville? Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with your family, roommates, pets? Tell me, what's it like to be dragon? I live alone in the dingy studio apartment. And it's a mixed bag. At first it was kinda nice to finally have a space that was just mine, but now it feels cramped. It's like I'm stuck in a closet alone and no one can come let me out because I chose this for myself and this for staying now. I'm happy being here, being there. The lights flicker, the toilet consistently gets backed up. Is getting backed up because the landlady's upstairs keeps flushing her cat's litter. It smells like cigarettes for some reason, and it's home to an extremely durable population of roaches. But I guess it's home. I do what I can to spruce up the place, and I got a plant. You know how to, how they say liven things up, or liven things. Holy shit! Redo. I got a plant. You know how they say living things are supposed to brighten up a room. When you put it like that, I wonder if staying in that old mansion is a step up or a step down for you. Maybe it's just a step sideways. Have you tried looking for a different place, or maybe finding a roommate? There's gotta be a better apartment than that in a big city like Ghoulville. No, I hear you. I've been saving up for something better. Oh, yeah? So, what do you do for a living?
Guys, I can't say I'm a content creator. It's stealing her niche. I can't do that. What am I to do? I am the Cafe Nova.
We'll do this. I have an Etsy store where I sell assorted arts and crafts. Sometimes I do commissions, sometimes I just sort of find something on the street and fix it up with a quirky design, like giving something a mustache or painting it like to look like a bee. Oh, so you're an artist. And you upcycle trash. That's cool, Dragon.
That was the right choice. I think that was... That's the right choice, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm rubbing my hands together like a freaking villain right now, dude.
It's all coming together. Yes. Yes.
Thanks, Stella. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but you know what? I love it. It may not be much, but it's empowering and to feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up what I do. I don't think I'd give up on what I do for anything. A crisp breeze passes over you. You can't help but shake the feeling that you're being watched. You can scan the tree line and something catches your attention. For the short moment in time, your eyes meet with the eyes of something, or someone, or something else. And then they're gone.
It's kind of fucked up for me to be like, oh, that's weird. Anyways.
I think we're being watched. Might be the skunk cave. Do your best to pretend it isn't watching. We don't want to scare it off. Okay.
What about you? What's your living situation? Kitchen and I live in a little house outside of town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so there's a lot of pleasant memories attached to it. And I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house. He must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm sorry about your parents, Stella. Nothing gets past you, huh? Yeah, they're not around anymore. They died a few years back. But it's alright. I'm done with my morning. What were they like? Did you get along? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you'd ever meet. And interesting, too. My dad was a bit of a religious legend among the hunters and trappers. Regional, holy shit. Regional legend among the hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail. On the trail of something, and he certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself. You see, since his family didn't have much growing up, so he learned how to hunt and trap and got damned good at it. He always made sure that... Oh my god. He always made sure I had food and that I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from the grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. As for my mom, she was a saint. She was the local vet, lady of all the lady all the farms in the country knew to call if the animals were in need of anything. County, holy shit, I keep mixing that up today. I guess just in general. She's smart as a whip and strong as a boot. Turns out pulling calves out of a 6,000-pound cows all day is a great way to build muscle. But she was gentle too. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those were my parents. I don't like any of these options. My mom died recently, pretty recently, so I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things. Oh, thanks, Dragon. It's really sweet of you. How are you holding up? I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. It was a long time coming, so it wasn't a surprise. I kind of come to terms with it by the time it actually happened. It's not all bad. She doesn't have to be in pain anymore. That's a relief. Hospital bills are another story, though. Sheesh, I can't even imagine how bad that must be. She's salt in the wind at that point. Wow. Still immediately picks her bags and slings it over her shoulder. Picks her bag. Bleh. I could hear all sorts of wildlife just a second ago, and now it's quiet. You're right, whatever made that sound as close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me. Now, let's check this out. You can still inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. As you approach a series of weak clucks, as you approach a series of weak clucks call out for the nearby bush. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. Huh? What? He? K? Well, I'm gonna let that one simmer for a second. I'll be right back, gang. Whoa. How's that sitting with everybody? I hate now it's getting real. Vile. Oh boy. What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I guess it must be maybe 3 feet tall? Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out the skunk ape. But whatever it is one of Duke's chickens. Looks like it is headed north. Let's go after it. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Guys, I gotta find out what the fuck that is. Right behind you. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Hey! What the hell? Let us look at you first. Shh. You okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I tripped on something. Ooh, something weird. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh, Jesus, it's still alive. I mean... Just take a moment to appreciate the scenery. What the fuck is going on? What the hell? Oh my god. There's no way. Yeah. You move towards... Maybe it wants some... Oh, true! Hold on. If I get the option, I'll give it to him. You move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen get too close. She'll try to take a bite of it if you don't stop her. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She seems nervous, squirming slightly against her harness. Oh, what the fuck? Why would I explore the head or the wings? Of course I want to look at the fucking egg or whatever the hell that is. Good God. At first you thought it had been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched, taut, the growth pulsing beneath. Looking more closely at the growth, you think you can see something squirming inside. Huh? Hey, what? Hey guys? What the fuck? I don't like it. Looks like this is what still slipped on, but I think it's barely still attached. It seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns. Poor little chicken's eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in sockets. With unfortunate life. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. Then, it seems we found one of Duke's chickens. Flux, seems we found one of Duke's chickens, Flux, and not looking good. It doesn't speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that we can do for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put some massive content warnings on this video. Hey, do you hear that?
What in the Sam hell are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you?
Birdie?
Oh, Birdie. What's wrong, darling? Good God. Y'all see what did this to her? We didn't see whatever did this to your bird, but I think we can hear them right now. Oh, don't tell me you're all caught up in Stella's nonsense. Duke, I'm so sorry. We were on this trail and we found her like this. Put that camera away, for God's sake. For God's sake, girl, I don't want to be in another of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurt. Duke, do you hear what Dragon said? I don't think they're coming. I think they're coming closer. Come out, you sons of bitches! Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen. You hear that still? They ain't sounding. They ain't the sound of something peace-like. That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girl. Come on. Come on, you, whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me land the good shot. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder, the more numerous Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Quick, they're closing in on us! Ooh. Ooh. I trust Stella. Gotcha. You dive for the flashlight and swing your body towards the woods. I said aim the damn thing, quick! Right up the woods. Perfect. Just grazed it, but it should make it easy to track. Eh, Stella? Yeah, blood trail's pretty hard to miss. Guess we know it wasn't a mountain lion after all. Though it didn't look like any crypt that I've heard of either. This is gonna be one hell of a video. As your heartbeat settles, you realize that Gretchen stopped tugging on your leash. You look down and only find an empty harness and paw prints of a runaway dog. Wait, where's Gretchen? Where's my dog? She must have slipped out of the harness. I'm so sorry, Stella. I tried to hold on to her. Gretchen, I'm coming for you. Well, I'll be damned if I let her chase after those things alone. Alone, you have no choice but to follow Duke and Stella into the darkness. Guess I'll die. Look what you've done. Well, listen. Goobloos took the potato animal. We're gonna get the potato animal, don't worry. You steal your nerves and run into the unknown. Shut up. Guys, you have little faith. We're gonna get the potato animal. We're gonna get out of here. As you push deep into the woods, the unearthly sounds once again surround you. Keep running. Are you trying to get us lost? Slow down! I think we're almost there. The trees are starting to thin out. Lord, that smell! Dog, no! Shakes pull back in a steady whisper as you, Stella, and Duke stumble upon the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. At the edge of it all, an immobilized Gretchen gurgles in pain. One of the creatures looms over it. The sinking realization pulls out your gun. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. Gretchen! Stella steps towards the nest. Duke pulls her back. Yeah. We're gonna get the dog. This isn't over. We can still save her. Dude, can't you just, like, shoot the thing? Are you out of your mind? There's got to be dozens of those things out in the trees. They're circling us to protect their brood, or whatever. Or whatever it is that they've been planting in our animals. We gotta get out of here while we still can. Duke's right. There's nothing we can do right now. But Jesus Christ, I can't leave Gretchen like that. Duke, give me the gun. You're not thinking about... She's my dog, Duke. We can't save her, but I'll be damned if we leave her behind to suffer like the rest of those animals. You don't have to do this. Duke, give me the gun now. Stella grabs Duke's gun and carefully aims. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh, that's really not good! That's really, really not good!
on! As soon as the gun fires, you and Stella and Duke sprint back through the woods and the unearthly hollows of the whispers of the nest nipping at your head. In the highest branches of the trees and down on the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with you with your all-out sprint.
Quick, my truck's down this way.
You make it to the end of the road, but three creatures stand between you and Duke's truck. What are you waiting for, Duke? Shoot them! Duke, you know what they're here for.
Is this what you want? Is this what you want, you sons of bitches? Fine, take her. Take her and leave us be.
Duke.
Get in the truck and let's get the hell out of here.
Duke, do we have to take the truck back? I can just walk. The creature's left. I'll be fine.
Silly, now's really not the time.
Alright, I can do this. You squeeze in the Duke's tiny two-seater truck, taking the legs on either side of the gear shift. Still is unusually quiet as the truck leaves down the pitch black mountain road. She stares out of the window, jaw clenched, shoulders rigid against the tiny cab. Deranged! So sorry about Gretchen. She doesn't respond.
Give her space to grieve, right?
There'll be plenty of time for talking, and that's what she wants to do. You let the sounds continue, staring at the road ahead. Every now and then you spot what looks like a pale, anguished face peeking out from between the trees before vanishing back into the underbrush. Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the trees give way to uneven pavement, and the truck comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. Thanks for taking me home, Duke.
Anytime, but Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what were those things?
I have no idea. Never heard of anything like them, but got a ton of footage now. I got a ton of footage. Nothing really clear, but it's a start.
I better go and check in with Bo. He'll be worrying about me. You and your friends stay safe. Looks like those things didn't follow us, but yeah, no point in talking about the butts. Just look out for yourselves.
Take care, Duke. You are back in town. Away from the woods, but no one but Stella in sight. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Now that you're back in town, you finally have reception again. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. And 13 text messages. You text Tabitha back and tell her that you're okay. Your message sits unread. Okay, fine. Boy. You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. I think I'm in trouble. I haven't noticed it. You slide your phone back into your pocket. You can deal with Tabitha later. Gosh, what a mess this night's been. Yeah, actually, a little deranged as well. I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you ask Duke if you could walk back? I guess I just don't like cars is all. They're rolling death machines if you ask me. Sorry if I weirded you out. We should call the cops, right? You're not from around here, but that'd just be wasting time. The police out here mean well, but they don't really do anything, you know? If anything, they just get mad at you for bothering them. What do you make of everything we saw? I don't know. I haven't seen or read anything about anything like this, although maybe you gotta find out more than you gotta find out more about those things. The raid doesn't open for a while, so real research will have to wait until the morning. That being said, there is someone in town who might have useful information. My friend's mom. Your place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. Let's do it. Cool, let's go. Hope she's still awake. Still knocks on the door. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear approach. You tap Stella's shoulder and subtly direct her gaze to the shadows. Jesus. Oh. Before you can respond, the door swings wide open and Lord stands in the entry. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and figure it's already gone, and the figure's already gone. It disappeared in the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that. Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? It was this. Oh, hi, Mrs. Forsley? This is Dragon. Is it okay if we come in? Of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, can you call me Sybil? You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally meet you, Dragon. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Pauline is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Who's that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to worry about him. You knew my mom? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. Such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth. We need your help. Ah, yes, I suppose Brimtree's gonna wait for another time. But what's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? I'm not so sure I follow, dear, but I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about? We ran into some creatures in the woods. These things, I don't even know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter actually had a brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't the local wildlife, Miss Forsley. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls out the camera. Stella pulls out her camera and tilts the screen towards Sylvie. Sybil. Ah, one of your little videos. Who was this? Up the mountains in the northwest. Within the town limits? Yes.
I'd see. Is there a way to make this video bigger and louder if you can? I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. Don't need. Yanika should soon be awake. She'll lend you us hers. You better come with, so I'm sure she'll be more than willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Kanika's store is covered with stickers. They're just frayed from recent but failed attempts to remove them. This is a childhood room someone isn't happy to return to. Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh, it's Stella. Hey, Stella. And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? I was hoping Stella filmed the video in the woods and something terrible happened. Tabitha's cousin? Yep. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop so and our friends have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out there. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. There's a lot of dead and sick animals on the recording. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? Did you film it? Was that Gretchen at the end there? Stella, where's Gretchen? Oh. It's my fault. I was holding her leash and she got away from me when those creatures surrounded us. I shot her, Kanika. Those things, it put something in her and I wasn't about to let her suffer. Stella, I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm fine. I just want to know what they did to her, why they did this to her. Unfortunately, if these creatures are what I think they are, what happened to Gretchen is but the start of something far more sinister. My grandmother called them ditchlings, and they are terrible. They're a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Mom, come on, this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Dragon with your tailpo crap. Tailpo crap? She just lost her dog. Have some respect. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite the grisly scene in the woods. But just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate when tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many in one place is... Sybil's hands. Sybil holds her silence. Jesus, Mom. They clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. We can't rule that out. Not after what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw that nest. Where are those growths? I saw something squirming around on that chicken. Maybe it was some sort of parasitic larva. Maybe it was some sort of parasitic larva state, part of its life cycle. But I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something this out there. Not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation will clear all this up. Oh dear, I've forgotten entirely about the tea I put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know. It's getting late. I should let Dragon get some rest. I ran him ragged today, and all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. I can stay up. This is important. It's okay. Maybe
maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you called them? That's right. You can go on home and try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. I may get you some of my homemade peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Bye. Bye, Dragon. It's excellent iced or warm. Now, with nights getting chillier, warm will probably be best. It helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Sylvie turns to close the door behind her. Alrighty, let's head back home. Let's head back home. My home, I mean. And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. Okay, guys, what's just the least cringe answer? What helps me not sound like a fucking loser? Silent pro tag? You think that'll work? I trust your assumption, Lala, so we'll silent nod. You silently nod. I trust. Cool. Doesn't take long for Stella to fix up the guest room for you. Well, it's certainly smaller than its counterpart at the estate. It's far better cared up. It's far better cared for. Make yourself at home. You know you didn't have to do all this, right? You don't have to worry about that. I'm glad the guest room's finally getting some use. Are you gonna be okay after what happened with? I'll be okay. I'll be okay, Dragon, but I don't want to talk about it right now. What do you make of all this? Gosh, I don't even know where to begin. Those creatures are out there, and they're doing something terrible to the local wildlife. I know that some of the things Sybil said were a little wild, but if she is right, and they are an omen, maybe we can change things and stop whatever brought them here before it happens. Getting nerve to poke around town. I have the time. Agreed. Who was that guy outside of Sybil's? People usually don't get the jump on me like that. Wayne? I haven't really gotten to know the guy. I think he works in the mine? It might be worth looking into him. I should probably call Tabitha. Right, she'd probably like to know you're not dead. Get some rest, Dragon. I'll see you in the morning. Pull out your phone and call your cousin. It rings for a moment before she picks up. Where the hell are you? Or where the hell have you been? I called you back as soon as I had the reception. Did you? I didn't notice. Do you know anyone named Wayne? You feel a slight but palpable hesitation before Tabitha answers. They employ over 100 people. I'm sure I know a Wayne. You hesitate for answering about Wayne. It's late, Dragon. You never came home, and I'm sorry, but that your random question and accusations caught me off guard. Now, are you going to tell me where you've been or not? Okay, she's already mad. Maybe I shouldn't tell her that that I may or may not have broken into the forbidden sect of the house. Look, I got suckered into something. Sorry to worry you. Sorry I
had me come with her on this night hike and to find cryptids. Oh, so you met Stella then. That explains everything. She's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll collect you tomorrow. From the comfort of Stella's guest bed, the events of the past evening seemed like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a relaxing week in the mountains with a new friend. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help it worry that things will only get worse. From behind the closed doors, you can faintly hear the sounds of quiet sobs. Alright, that was episode 1, gang. That was awesome. It's a good time. Well, for the most part. I played episode 1 before, like when it demoed, and one of your real guys, Gretchen didn't die on my run. So you know. But I did not realize chapter 1 would take so long, but I guess that's what happens when I'm a very slow reader. But I think it was a pretty good time. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. I'll probably end it here, since we're hitting damn near the 3-hour mark. So I am going to stream tomorrow, I think. I don't know what it'll be, but it'll be something. And I hope to see you guys there. Have a good one. Bye-bye.